Two.
Puck is down. We're underway in Denver. Manson sends it ahead for Luckett. It's pumped into the Utah zone. Vanacek will spin it far side. Overskated by Hatton. Luckett it. Sergachev on him. Sends it into the crease. Kick save there by Vanacek with the left pad.
Trying to hunt that rebound down. That's where he loves to finish.
For Andre Tournier. Up to the near side. Kivi Ronta had it taken away. Keller gives it a cross shot. Saved by Wedgewood. What an excellent read by Scott Wedgewood on the turnover. This is what Utah does. Talking to Kiefer and EJ in the pregame show. Colton is in. No wraparound available to the slot shot. And that's a blocker save by Vanacek. Great looking play.
Goes over by the time Schmaltz looked up. He had nothing but pad. There's that release from Olsen.
Malinsky's in stride. Couldn't bust it ahead as it's stolen by Krause. Lawson Krause with a wrist shot. Gloved by Wedgewood. He'll hold on. And Lawson Krause, an Avalanche killer.
He's a hunter on the forecheck and so dynamic when he has the puck on his stick.
How'd I do, Rex?
That was outstanding. Johnny, we got to give him a AAA plus there.
A+++++.
Thanks, buddy. Dursey up top for Keller. Holds, no abs on him. Shoots, and it's deflected. Clayton Keller, guys, again, you talk about a player who's got 32 points on the season. Is he underrated? I don't know. That's jumped on by Wedgewood and hold on. Brock Nelson slides it for Big Val. Now with the point, Malinsky will walk and look. Sidestep and a shot block, gets it back. Malinsky holds and shoots, and a save by Vanacek with a blocker. He was able to look around at the very last second in traffic and get his blocker on that.
That didn't feel good for former Av Liam O'Brien blocking that Malinsky shot.
Long wrist shot there. Vanacek just in the way. McCarr blew a tire. A heel kick. Sent in front. Saved by Wedgewood. Another save by Wedgewood. Oh, Scott Wedgewood. You on your left pad right now. First time out of the game. We've got no scored ball.
Allowed McBain to be wide open in front. Nobody covered him, and Wedgewood read that perfectly.
Wedgewood with his paddle, bats it. Oh, got to get back in the crease. And that's fired off a stick into the net. But these guys are having great years after they take off out of it. It's Shushkin. Drops it off. Burns in Broadway. And he fires it off the blocker of Vanacek. All the way around. Here's Lekkinen.
Boys, that was labeled. Had the perfect view of it. Going right top corner. Just a great save.
Nelson spinning away, up to Burns. One-timer there, and that just barely missed the net.
Lekkinen almost got a stick on that quick shot from Burns.
That's Shushkin, an excellent puck retriever. Manson walking his way to the far side around Peterka. There's the shot up top. And did that catch the crossbar? Did that catch the shoulder pad? He'll find Burns. Flips one deep, and it's off of Colton. Never got to the front. All four lines are rolling, guys. That shot blockered away by Vanacek, and it was going really high. Gone south a little bit, allowing at least a power play goal in their last 4 games. Quick shot, saved by Vanacek at the post, and he leans back and lays on top of that puck. Takes it up to the point of McCarr, who is calling for it. Now McKinnon. Jams it off for Natchez. Bottom of the circle, shoots! Blocker saved by Vanacek. And he's just so hard to corral for guys down around that blue paint. Natchez ahead, finds McKinnon. He's got speed deep. Shoots. Saved by Vanacek. Hatton had gotten back there. Hayton just in time.
Av's got a great bait. Carcone's a great scorer.
Landeskog backhand flip. Save by Vanacek with his mask. It got him right in the beak.
Holy man, Landeskog absolutely bailed in his end boards, but he's up no worse for wear.
Gives it ahead, running inches. He's got a breakaway. Off the iron! Oh, son of a gun, he caught the post!
Oh boy, Vanacek thought he was done. Nature's just flying up. See that puck is bouncing? Settles it last second.
15 seconds left as Nelson works it in. Trying to find Manson, stays with it. Nelson shoots! And it's blocked off a leg. Taken by Colton. He couldn't put it on net.
We got to get more pucks towards the net. We got to keep it simple. And you got Vanacek in net. He needs to be tested a little more, fellas.
That puck is down for period number 2. We'll give you some interesting stats regarding the first as well. On the counterattack for Utah. Slides it to the slot, and it's poked away by Taves. Utah couldn't play it. Landeskog is deep. Walks in. Save by Vanacek.
You talked about it, Riker. 2 Utah players jumping into the bench. I thought Gabe Landeskog was going to shoot that right away and takes it to the net strong. Bodying Sergachev, almost slides at 5. All things considered, we escaped pretty well.
You both have scars on your face.
Oh, yeah.
Avs short-handed for the second time tonight, but they'll bring it in. Wrist shot save by Vanacek, and he holds on. Look at Burns.
Off the face-off in the D zone. Brent Burns moving this up to Brock Nelson, and the Utah defenders recognize it's a 3-on-2, and Nelson can wire the puck. Stuns Vanacek a little bit, but look at Brent Burns, 40 years old, driving the net, middle lane drive.
And he blows the tire, watch out. 3-on-1 back the other way for the Mammoth. They're in, Blood with a shot, save by Wedgewood! Oh, what a great save by Scott Wedgewood. Up to the point, and the Avs will steal there.
Wedgewood with a perfect read, but Cale Makar played that absolutely brilliantly. Just buying time on a 3-on-1 and really not allowing the pass across, so Wedgewood only had to worry about the shooter.
Short side shot by Makar denied. Carcone off a leg, and it's squished by the post. Had Wedgewood leaning the wrong way because that was deflected. Up to the blue line, it's kept in. Schmidt steers it across. In front. Oh, it's knocked wide by Krause. Lawson Krause was in a perfect spot. Nelson will sprint.
But this replay shows it perfectly. What an angle. This puck goes through the triangle of Cale Makar, and Krause goes under the pads, through the...
Fired up ice. Have taken away. Girard looking for a breakaway. Sammy G's in with the back of the net. He scores! Samuel Girard. That puck bounced on him. He said, "Settle down, you cat. I'll go top shelf where mom hides the milk and cookies for Santa." And the Avs have a 1-0 lead.
But this all starts Sam Girard in the neutral zone. The stick placement picks the pocket of Clayton Keller, and that puck bounces on him. He's almost forced to go to the backhand. You can see right there, bounces over his stick. He keeps it on the backhand and goes high glove on Vanacek. Riker, what a shot.
That's a roof special. That puck was bouncing. Look at it, it's all over the place. And somehow it's almost like a hope backhand. Grazes off the glove or arm.
The Mammoth getting dangerous. Dursey, quick sidestep. Drury stays with it. Rammed off shot, saved by Wedgewood. Oh, he robs Daniil Book on the near side. What a push from his left to his right. Center ice giving up. Here comes the captain, Landeskog. McKinnon sends it deep. Deflected. Oh, goodness, Nelson.
Players in front of me. I love that McKinnon throws it on net, and here we go, foul.
That was Nichushkin.
Just could not. That's a hockey player's nightmare. You lose sleep over that. If he can just somehow pick it up, it's a wide open net. He's got to go backhand to forehand. And there comes the triple eight, guys.
That little tip by Gabe.
Gunther's out of the box. Oh no! He's got a breakaway. Dylan Gunther out of the box, shoots. Saved by Wedgewood. Scott Wedgewood unconscious tonight. Chanting Wedgie, Wedgie. Wedgewood having a brilliant night.
Since Hyman has come back, he's been on a tear. I don't know if it's a direct correlation, but it's something.
Utah, Keller with Colton on him. Keller down the slot, save, rebound, save by Wedgewood again! There's no way that Scott Wedgewood made that glove save on the second attempt. There's no way!
Shaking his head. Keller gets a second opportunity on this. Ross Colton takes away the stick. Keller gets the rebound off the initial backhand. Right here, Colton, he whacks it, and then he lifts this, and Wedgewood right on the goal line. He says no, he's shaking his head. Here's the overhead right there. That's close. That is so close right there.
You can't tell. You cannot tell.
When you can see him shaking his head, I don't know if he's shaking his head that it didn't go in, or he's shaking his head saying, guys, come on.
Throw me a bone here.
Multiple breakaways in a row.
Here comes the third as Marty Nate just works it in. Wrist shot over the top of the net.
What you just said, I think, is kind of the theme to the first two periods a little bit. Would have loved to see him shoot that puck. They're just having a game. They're trying to get too fancy.
That puck was kept in. Deflected. What a stretch by Wedgewood.
A little bit of fire wagon hockey, but we talked about it. Makar trying to go through the seam, really well read by Nate Schmidt, and he had Landeskog there for the screen, and you could see that puck is going well wide, and McBain tips.
You can see the Mammoth has taken the lead in shots on goal. Butts gives it up. Carcone with a shot. Save, rebound, pounded wide. That was really, really close. Merry Christmas, everybody. Avs on top 1-0.